All right. Welcome back to another live. I apologize. I did this a second time. So I updated the title and it still is not updated. So we're going to rock with it. It says Google LSA is moving into Google Ads. That's not what today is about. We are going to touch on that a little bit. But today we're just going to go a cappella again because I've got so many things. My brain is just churning, like probably many of you business owners out there. Brain is just churning. I've got so many different things going on today. Today is Monday, and man, it hit all at once, just like every other freaking Monday does. It's been a day. Let me tell you what, it's been a day. So I worked my butt off the entire weekend and worked overnight Saturday, Sunday, and come in hoping to have all that stuff off my plate. And man, it was like today it just keeps dumping and dumping and dumping. But all of you guys probably can, you feel me here, you probably have dealt with this exact same thing. Mondays always seem to be a little bit crazy. But if you guys have any questions, we're going live again tonight. We're here to answer any questions that you might have. Just drop them down below. I've got my personal Facebook pulled up over here. If you message in, or if you're watching on YouTube or you're watching on Upward Bound Media on Facebook, your messages, comments should be able to be pulled right into the stream. If you're messaging on the Facebook personal, I will try to pull those up as they come along. But like I said, today's another day. Today's another week. I love Mondays. Honestly, I love getting back to work. I love getting back into the grind, and the family understanding the reason why I'm in the grind is because it's a Monday as opposed to me grinding on a Sunday. So I love Mondays. A lot of you guys might not like Mondays, but I actually look forward to Mondays as being one of my favorite days of the week because honestly, I kind of like the grind a little bit. I like when shit hits the fan. Not that I like it, I kind of thrive in that environment. So first and foremost, I'm going to take this opportunity to actually just tell you who the hell I am, because some of you guys still don't know who I am, as has been proven through some of the comment section, through some of my posts that I've made. You don't know exactly who I am, but I learned that I was able to operate pretty well when shit hit the fan when I first joined the Navy over here. So I remember when I was in boot camp, we had this drill where you're inside a ship and just water's flooding in, and I'm supposed to be listening to other people, but the person I'm supposed to listen to is like, we had different set, like, you're supposed to do this, you're supposed to do that kind of thing. Well, found out real quick that the person that was supposed to be in charge was not able to handle that kind of position. And so this is the first time that I figured out that I actually handle this really well. And I started coordinating the shoring and all this stuff within this busted up ship. Anyway, that actually led me to being promoted within boot camp and whatnot. And from there, after I'm not gonna lie, like, I wasn't the great, like, I thought I was patriotic and all that stuff. I only did my 4 years. I got out of there, whole bunch of issues being a young American, teenager. Like, well, it was even after being a teenager when I was in my early 20s, ran into a whole bunch of issues and stuff. And luckily I found HVAC. So a friend of mine, his father owned an HVAC business. And so I jumped in. I started doing HVAC, probably like 22 or something at the time. And we jumped in and started doing a commercial job. It was a residential company, but I started out on a commercial job. So my first job I ever did was Palomino's Mexican restaurant here in Stillwater, Oklahoma. And as soon as I jumped in, they saw like I had the work ethic and I could also pick up things relatively quickly. And so I ended up moving up through the ranks. While I was working HVAC, I worked at the same company for 15 years, worked my way up from being an apprentice to being the lead service tech, and ended up moving up to service manager before we moved out of there. And then once I got out of there, yeah, started my own business, Debated on starting an HVAC business. I'm not going to lie, but my back, I was an installer for like 7 years of that 15 years, and my back, I don't know if I can handle starting up a business right now, just to flat out say, because without hiring, installers and all that stuff. And don't get me wrong, I've grown since then, so I would actually start it differently than when I first got out. But I ended up going the marketing route because I know HVAC like really freaking well. And I've talked to all the customers. I know the customers extremely well. And man, like there's a lot more to the story. Don't get me wrong on how I actually got there and how I knew that I enjoyed the digital aspect of things. But honestly, I found my calling as soon as I started Upward Bound Media. As soon as I started Upward Bound Media, I started serving HVAC companies. And not only was I able to help them get more leads and revenue generated through their business, but I was able to help them through a lot of their HVAC issues. So honestly, a lot of my first clients came from me helping them troubleshoot some HVAC stuff. So I laugh when I get comments like, "Do you even HVAC, bro?" and all that stuff. And I'm not gonna lie, like I love HVAC, and there are most days I wish I was out in the field for it. And it is what it is. Like I just think I think it's hilarious when people are like trying to tout that they're hot shit. And it's like, I mean, I get it. Okay. Whatever. Okay. You do you. Anyway, I got a whole bunch of comments today about like how I'm not even HVAC and like I don't give a shit about HVAC and I'm only here for money and blah blah blah. Just also give you guys more heads up. So we are in on the HVAC is Life. Willie and I have teamed up for the HVAC is Life group, and I am 100% behind the HVAC is Life group because I don't know, maybe 6 months ago or so. I'm going to get a little bit spiritual here, but 6 months ago or so, I was kind of down. And honestly, so I had a very, very, we'll try to keep this away from the spiritual. I'll try to keep it away from spiritual, but I had a very, very intense calling that I was meant to just help people. And I went to my wife at the time. She still is, but well, actually, we're not even married. I just call her my wife, but I went to Susan at the time and I let her know that I have no idea how we're going to make this work, but I've been called to just help. And so, without knowing how to support the family, without knowing what the next step is, I took a leap and I still stand by that. I stand by that decision. I am here to help. And I think it's hilarious when people think that it's anything other than that. Now, don't get me wrong. I get it because I see all that stuff every day too. And I get it. I do want you to know though, my helping comes at a decent cost. I know that I've been called to help, and I know in the short term, my family's paying the impact for it because I'm literally here to help. I'm not here to make money. I've not asked for anybody's money, like in the HVAC is Life space at all. Literally just there to help. And the only thing that I've done up until now is put forth my own money to try to help people. And so we've built out the HVAC is Life page. This is all stuff out of pocket. We don't have money for coming in. Just an FYI for all you people out there. Maybe we will in the future, and that's going to be awesome. I already know it's probably going to happen, but just to give you a heads up right now, and I've literally not asked for it. Right now we have we're negative. I think last month I'm somewhere in the negative 1,200 ballpark for HVAC is Life. So to be completely blunt, you can go F yourself. I'm not, I'm out here doing my best to try to help as many of you guys as possible. Please. I hope you can see that. Please, if you guys have any questions, we are here to help. That is my number one, first and foremost. My goal is to literally help each and every single one of you guys, help every single one of you people I can. And like I had expressed in the comments, if you ever feel like I'm not giving you value, if you feel like that I am out here for your pocketbooks and I'm not out here for you, call me out on it immediately, because that's not what I'm about. And if I'm pushing that off, you're getting the wrong signals, because I literally put everybody in front of myself. I'm not going to lie. My wife hates that, but I've been called. I know that this is what I'm supposed to do. I know that I am in the right spot for you guys, to help you guys as much as possible. Okay, I am jumping the hell off of that because I feel like I'm bringing this way down in a different place than I had planned on today being. So sorry for that. Drop your questions down below. I am here for you guys. Any and every question that you may have, I'm going to get you the answer, even if I don't have it right now, as I had shown with my earlier post, where I flat out told the guy, dude, I have no effing clue what's going on with LSA. The only thing I know for sure, certain, is we're going to figure it out. And honestly, some of you guys, you need to hear that, because that's just what we have to do, man. You don't know everything. You don't. There's going to be something new that comes. Even if you did know everything, there's something new that comes out tomorrow that you already don't know about. And so don't worry about the fact that you don't know everything. Guess what? Nobody knows everything. It's okay. Just try not to hide that. Don't be like, oh yeah, I already know exactly what I'm doing over there. And then, you zap yourself because you're an idiot and you tried to show off that you were something that you're not. Flat out. Like, I don't know, but I'm here to figure it out, and I'm going to figure it out. That's just who we are, what we do. We're in HVAC. We figure stuff out. Dude, I've seen so many things that I'm like, I don't even understand what the hell's happening here, but I'm going to figure it out, because what's the other option? Just call it a day, go home, be like, you need a new compressor? Like, you need a new system. That's the other option, I guess. Be a sales tech. Hell, that's not how we operate over here at Upward Mania. That is not how we operate over at the HVAC is Life. We're not here to be sales techs. We are here to figure it the F out. If you guys are here to figure it out, dude, drop your question down in the comments. We'll figure this stuff out together. Again, we are not sponsored by, but we should be sponsored by Coors Banquet. So shout out to Coors. Waiting for that case of beer to come sending over here so that I can roll a little sponsored link across the bottom. I got you guys. Just send the beer. We'll get that taken care of. All right. So to jump in, dude, LSA. So up until now, we have at Upward Bound Media, we have given all of our clients the ability to run LSA, and we don't charge them a single dime to help them and assist them getting it set up and all that stuff. The reason we didn't charge for it is because, honestly, it was pretty straightforward. It's stuff that they should already be doing themselves. And, well, it hurts us if their business is spending money, and it doesn't need to be. So we just automatically set up LSA for all of our clients for free, no extra charge. Other people are out there charging for it. We were not. Well, we have a client. Well, they're not even a client. We have somebody that has given us access to their Google LSA account. Well, it's no longer a Google LSA account. They've given us access to their Google Ads account that has already made the transition that many of you guys are about to make. And I will let you know flat out, and I hate to say this, but I will let you know flat out, from here on out, we will be implementing a charge for Google LSA. I'm going to do my best to try to teach you guys all the stuff, but it is not as simple as Google LSA once was, unfortunately. Now we have a lot more hoops to jump through. And honestly, when I jumped in there the first time, I was confused as all get out. And that is the reason as to why we're going to have to start charging for it. And it's not necessarily a straightforward, you guys should do LSA for us anymore. Because before, the reason why we touted as LSA so hard, the reason why we told everybody that they should be on LSA, for one, it was the number one ad up there. So as soon as somebody runs a search for AC repair near me, LSA, number one ad. That was the number one reason. The number two reason is literally all you had to do was just verify that you're a business and verify your insurance, and you could run LSA. And all you had to do was say, we want repairs and we want installs and we want maintenance or what have you, or deselect whatever you didn't want, throw up some images on your Google Business profile, and pretty much call it a day. And then just go back in there periodically after you get some calls and just verify that the calls were real, calls were not real, and qualify the calls. Basically, that was all you really had to do. So there really wasn't much to it. Now, just even the interface is absolutely insane. I'm hoping that they're going to change some of this stuff. So some of the freaking Google LSA that we have right now, I mean, it looks just like the Google PPC. So if you ever went to Google Ads, the actual Google PPC area where it's all convoluted and messy, and there's so many freaking options on the sidebar as opposed to LSA, this is the new playground. And when I got over there, they're going to change it. They have to change it because it's not really easy to even figure out how to set up a new LSA campaign at the current time. So when they transferred over, and I would love to show you some of this. Unfortunately, I don't have permission to show the one account that's over there right now. So the only thing I can do is conjecture, and I can tell you secondhand experience, firsthand experience, but like I'm not going to be able to show you. But anyway, once you get over there, like they put you over, if you're already running LSA, they put you over on a PMAX, so a Performance Max campaign, and it's already basically set up for LSA, right? Well, if you go to start up a new campaign over there and you go to run a Performance Max campaign, now you're running ads on YouTube and shit. Like they have another area where you can click in for like walk-in traffic or whatnot. And I think that's probably where the LSA is supposed to be and where it's going to be, because it has search and maps on there as a listing, but it's not really set up for businesses that are doing phone call conversions or text message conversions or booking conversions. It's set up all for people walking in and doing driving directions and stuff. So it's not even conducive for switching over directly to LSA. So honestly, to be perfectly honest with you, I think the whole Google Ads thing is going to update, because it doesn't look like they really updated anything from when they decided they were going to make this switch. And I'm assuming that might be why a lot of my HVAC guys have not made that conversion over yet. It's probably because they switched over a few people and they were like, well, shit, we didn't really think about that. And so here we are. I don't know. Just to say, as of right now, we're still not charging for Google LSA for all our clients. The few clients that we have on Google LSA, we're going to go ahead and get them transferred over at no charge, because, well, we want to figure it out. And so I'm going to just move over all the people that we already have, and then we're going to get that dialed in, make sure that they're all going. And then we're going to take that information from this handful of clients and we're going to pass that off to you guys. I'm going to do my best to fill you guys in on each and every step as they come along. Just to give you a heads up, nobody effing knows right now, because it is fresh, it is brand new. And honestly, most of you guys have not made the transition as of yet. So don't worry, but just a little disclaimer. If you do go to make the transition, just don't touch anything for a couple of weeks. Okay, let everything stabilize, let everything settle, and then we'll see where we're at in a couple of weeks from now. Adjust up, adjust down, split out campaigns, what have you. But don't touch anything in the immediate future. At least give it a week. Okay. And Google has told you that. Google sent you an email letting you know. Andrew has dropped a comment down below letting you know in one of our posts. Like Google let you know, don't touch anything for at least a week. I had some other stuff I wanted to touch on, but I don't even remember what the heck it is. So, today we got our first job posting on the HVAC is Life group. If you guys are looking for a job, if you guys are looking for employees, go over to hvacislife.com, click on job boards, go ahead and create your job posting, and we'll push it through. Right now, we're trying to push through as many of these job postings as possible so we can get some more of these out there. So what happens is we have it where we're vetting and making sure that you're a legitimate business before we push through your job post. We're trying to make sure that we don't get a whole bunch of recruiters and crap in there, right? So if you have a legitimate business, drop it in over there. As long as you click the little checkbox that says and drop your Google business profile, do that. And then we'll also be at the same time vetting your business to go into our business directory. So this is going to end up being a strong citation in the long run. It's not a strong citation yet. I'm not going to lie. I am full transparent here. I give only transparency. We are not a strong citation yet, but I promise you, come 6 months to a year from now, the HVAC is Life business citation will be an extremely strong citation for your HVAC business. It will show Google that you're an HVAC business, and it will amplify your local rankings in the long run because we are building this out. Upward Bound Media is building HVAC is Life out specifically for SEO. We're specifically dialing it in to be a beneficial citation for all of our local businesses, all the HVAC businesses who care about the customers. We are vetting them, and you will have a citation right on the site that customers can come to, kind of like Angie's List, but without us calling you a million effing times about money. Kind of like Angie's List, where customers will come in, they're going to find your business, and then they will call your business. And this is also going to amplify your AI search rankings. This is also going to amplify your Google business profile rankings. So make sure that you get over there. If you get in early, right now there's zero charge for anything. Maybe there's going to be a charge in the future, maybe not. I don't know yet. Willie and I, we've talked about it. We haven't really decided firmly as to where it's going from here. We just need to build up the platform. So if you can get in early, you can make sure that your business is in there and listed. Go to hvacislife.com. And this Thursday, we don't have it locked in yet, but this Thursday, Willie and I should be going live 7:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. We'll be live on YouTube. We should be live in the Facebook group and maybe somewhere else. We'll see. Anyway, so we should see you guys there. Hopefully, come join us. It's going to be freaking awesome. We actually have a pretty big reveal that I think we're doing this week. Maybe we'll push the reveal off another week. I don't know. We've got a lot of reveals coming up, so we need to start revealing some of this stuff because the HVAC is Life is headed off the freaking chain, man. You guys need to come into the HVAC is Life group and just hang out. We're there for growth. We're there to lift up. And like my comment earlier today, we're not there to tear each other down. We are there to lift each other up. That is the entire purpose of the HVAC is Life group, is to teach and to lift up and to carry and pass the torch on to the next generation of HVAC guys. Let's fucking go, because that's what I'm here for, man. So all you haters, keep hating. Keep it going. Keep drumming up those comments. Maybe go ahead and hate on some of my personal stuff because I need some more activity going over here. Make sure you show up tomorrow. Tomorrow we are going live. We're going live every single day this week Going live tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm going to shoot for 3 p.m. Central Standard Time. I pushed it a little bit later today because my kids are off to gymnastics right now, and so I was able to do an afternoon one. I was hoping that it was going to help bring some more people in. That failed. That's cool because I'm doing this for me, man. No, not really. I'm literally doing this for you, but hopefully you guys are watching this. And if not, I'm about to crop the shit out of this and we're going to send it out to YouTube and Facebook and TikTok and Blue Sky and Clapper and freaking Snapchat and Snap this and blah. It goes out everywhere, man. So even if you guys ain't watching, I'm going to keep making it and we're going to keep rocking and freaking rolling, man. Go out there and crush the rest of this week, man. You guys are awesome. Keep hydrated. Keep moving forward. Keep moving upward.